There was a show on Netflix that just came out, like the vacation rental shit, and they got like 3 people on it. So because of Atlanta, so they do an experience, a luxury, and then a budget, right? So the budget one in Atlanta, these people bought like this piece of land that had like llamas on it, and then in the back part of the farm, there's like a big tree house. The shit was dope.
On the tree?
Yeah, but it's crazy because when you go in there, it's surrounded by like all these like fucking bamboo trees and all this other shit. You'll never be able to tell like you were in Atlanta, like at all. Like that whole experience. You get what I'm saying?
Was it in Atlanta or in Georgia?
But that's the perfect place to take them because you can't see, and it's gonna be like animal smells all over.
How he know different kind of animals and shit though?
Yo, I don't know,
You
but
think he
I'm
learned?
pretty sure that farm smelled wild, yo.
You think he learned?
And then you in a tree house.
Some niggas be spitting
You
at
know
you
what I'm
and shit.
saying?
Llamas.
Like they was in a tree house, so like you gotta come up, like the bottom floor had like a bed that was on like a swing almost. You just put him on that shit. Like he'll never know.
And said he riding a
Like,
elephant. Put a fan in front of him. Put a fan in slow motion.
That shit is wild, man. But now you take him there, hell yeah, yo. That was a dope ass show though, yo.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, you gotta check it out. It's like 9 episodes,
okay.
half hour, like it's quick. My most favorite, I don't know the name of it. My most favorite episode was probably when they did an Alaska one, and the shit was like this light tower, like the rental, but it's like on the water, and you walk out to like the little pier that you have there, and the boats drive up, and you can buy your
food and stuff.
like the salmon and shit, and they show you the experience because you can cut it, you can learn how to cut it, you can do that shit yourself, but you getting like fresh
salmon.
you getting fresh everything.
That's Alaskan salmon. Simon.
Yeah. like the crabs, like just everything you could get there, but that's all fresh. Like you're in the water where they're getting that shit from.
That's weird though.
That's hot though, bro.
Yeah,
it's an experience though. You know what I'm saying? It's not like everyday living.
It's too cold.
No, you go in the summertime. They was out there in the
It's
water,
still
no
cold.
problems.
I mean, not right now. That's just hot up there.
There you go. So we good.
It's hotter outside than it is here now.
Like it's global warming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it.
That's just crazy.
Yeah,
Right?
it's just fucked up.
When you didn't see the haze the other day, it was hazy shit out here. Wednesday.
All right, so I thought,
cloudy?
no lie, like I thought something was wrong with my contacts, cause I was like, yo, what's
bro.
up with that?
I don't wear contacts. It was hazy out here, bro. It was messed up.
I got out of work and I'm like, yo, is shit like cloudy?
The further
with
the
no
day,
clouds?
Yeah, the further the day, the more the
My whole ride home was like that. So I'm thinking my car was probably like smoking. I'm like, yo, something's going on. You know?
Nah, man, it's the smoke.
This shit was bad.
It's the smoke from out west. It's
okay. Oh, that's what it
is?
is?
It got caught in the jet streams and it was like all over this side.
That's a long way to travel.
Yeah, I mean, that's how bad the fires are over there. It's like acres.
That shit, what they said, that shit's up, it's like going into Canada?
No, Canada, some part of Canada's burning up. Yeah.
That is wild, yo.
Cause they never
that whole
seen
shit
this
is
hot.
wild on that. Like those wildfires are crazy.
Yeah, man.
That's like shout out to the firemen on that side because that shit is crazy. Like they got the helicopters dropping the water.
Yeah, but I don't do nothing.
What the helicopter? I know it don't, but it's a lot of.
But it's because it got so
There's a lot of
dry.
responsibility.
Oh yeah,
for those people.
There's a lot of people's lives in risk and shit.
Yeah, like that's prayers up to them because that shit is crazy out there.
Yeah,
And it's just scary as hell, man.
And think about it, it's hotter in a fire than it is. It is
Right, so they
hot.
said that shit was changing the climate.
Yeah, it has its own climate.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
scary. Like,
That's
yo,
hot.
it's supposed to be like 70 today. It was like 130
So they get,
right now.
they get dry lightning.
Oh, no.
Like it's not raining, but you see the
See,
lightning
that's why I
from the
like-
different smokes and shit.
I'm okay with where we live right now because I'm used to it.
Man, it's hot out here.
Like, I'm hot now. Like,
that AC,
this shit.
that AC got my back frozen right now.
Yeah,
bro.
for a split second, and that shit just goes away.
But still, got my back frozen.
But no, like, cause like Ox was saying when they moved to Florida, and he was like, "Yo, there's like 120 some days." Like,
and it is hotter down there though.
you get what I mean? Yo,
That's
this
that
motherfucker
episode.
came, yo, Ox, yo, he let the hair grow, all white, yo,
He ain't come with the suit.
and then he dark, And then he got the glasses. I was like, yo, he looked like an old Puerto Rican from the islands, yo.
Oh man, he look at it, see him.
Yo, Ox is dark, yo. But yo, you constantly out there.
He darker than me?
Nah, he's dark. Like the Ox is dark right now.
He has
All white. All white, yo.
Oh shit.
That shit looks crazy. It's like gray patches and then super white patches and no black hair, yo.
He ain't come with the suit.
Nah, he ain't come with the suit.
Oh, the hat.
He should have, bro. Sleeveless. He hit me up. So he posted a comment on the video, and YouTube blocked him.
Nope. Nope.
He was trying to defend it. He was like, yo, it wasn't no Chinese thing. And I think they read Chinese and was like, nah, you blocked. Because there ain't no fucking dragons on it. Yo, that shit was funny. He's like, yo, I can't even defend myself. Yo, I was like, nah, bro. YouTube said, nope. Like, just put a couple emojis. Then you good. Some more happy faces.
That's
Damn, girl.
They gotta do the same thing. Look, synchronized swimmers.
That's wild.
That's what Lil Wayne said he had.
Yeah. Synchronized. Oh, and 6 foot, 7 foot. Yeah. Yeah, nah, it was crazy. I was like, damn, dude. But, I mean, 100 and some, he dropped a lot of weight, too, because, I mean, it's 100 and some degrees.
Yeah, he told
picking
me he
up
lost some weight.
truck tires and shit. Loading and unloading them shits in trucks. Like,
Yeah, he was telling me that he working with with this ex-con dude. So he's like, you know, guy's in shape. Nigga been locked up in the cage for a little bit. You know what I mean? Now he's out. So he be pushing him like, yo, come on, big bro, we got this.
Oh, that's what's up, man.
So that's his motivation.
So yeah, you got a personal trainer?
Yeah.
Hey.
Lifting these tires and shit.
Fucking
I mean,
ox,
that's how the CrossFit dudes be practicing, lifting tires and shit.
Yeah, that's true. And jumping over them and yeah. So he was like, "Oh, Chunk hit me up," and he's like, "Yo, you sure that these niggas went in on you?" He's like, "Yo, fuck them niggas." Yo.
Nah, I spoke to him. I spoke to him about it.
Yo, that shit had me dying. The fact that Chunk called him.
Yeah,
That's to tell him.
Like, yo,
just in case you didn't see, like, yo, they disrespected the shit out of you.
So I think it Chunk like the suit, dude.
Yeah. Chunk was
feeling that
Let
suit.
me borrow that.
Yeah, he was feeling that
He
suit.
went to an engagement party or some shit like that.
Was it Asian?
Nah, but I mean, you said he was the hostess, right? Like, he was walking to the tables, so they had him working the door.
Usher. Yo, yeah, motherfuckers walking up to him like, yo, what table I sit at? I don't work here, bro. Oh, shit.
Oh, my God, yo.
Oh, that's funny.
Ox, bro, the joke continues, bro.
That shit was classic.
Nah, that shit's dope, yo.
Yeah, it's funny because I saw it and I was talking to my sister. I was like, yo, you seen Ox? She was like, oh my God, don't tell me y'all spoke about it. I was like, yup. She was like, yo, that's such an easy target, though. She was like, that's too easy.
Fuck, man. That was too fun, bro. And I feel like we gave him a break on that video. I feel like we said more off camera.
Yeah,
yo.
definitely.
He don't even know, yo.
Yo, they had no splash. That's dope.
Nah, you little as hell, bro.
Nah, but that's the point.
Yo, the Olympics, the skateboard and shit, like, this shit is dope, man. Look at that. Look.
The same thing.
So it's teams.
Oh, no, other shorty folded before she did. But the splash was perfect, though. Look, no splash.
That's crazy, yo. That's weird.
She went right in like a mermaid.
Fucking Ox, yo. Space Jam. You saw the movie?
Nah.
Nah? I saw it.
Thought about it because I keep hearing smoke about it.
Well, I mean, because... Alright, so there's one dude at my job was like, the movie was so bad, I had to go back and watch the first one. I'm like, the first one was bad too.
That movie was trash.
Like, and I feel like they tried too hard on the second one.
Second one?
Yeah, they tried too hard.
But the stories ain't
They
the same.
tried to. No, the stories are not the same.
Do you feel like they could have named it something else instead of Space Jam?
Well, I thought about that, but then
Oh, you got the Looney Tunes and shit.
what they were trying to do originally was they were trying to make, all right, so Space Jam was gonna be the basketball one. They were working on something with Tony Hawk for like a skate jam. So they weren't just trying to keep it basketball in the beginning. Warner had this idea of making it
different sports?
things, yeah.
Oh, okay.
A NASCAR version and they ended up scrapping the idea. So then they was like, all right, how do we reintroduce the franchise? They did it with basketball again, which now I feel like going forward, just throwing it out there, now I feel like they're going to start
doing different sports,
doing different things.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I feel like now is probably like the better time for it.
But think about it. Kids don't know who Jordan is.
Right.
No, I'll take that back. They know the
No,
sneakers.
I mean, they know the sneakers. But no, I feel like a lot of kids don't really know Looney Tunes like that anymore either. Like, these kids are so stuck in and I'm gonna involve my kids in this, right? So they're so stuck in this tablet YouTube type of life. Like my youngest.
She don't know commercials.
Nah, so she was like, I try to get her to watch like cartoons with me and shit, right? But she'll watch those cartoons on YouTube. But she won't want to watch it on the TV until.
Is it because it's on the tablet?
I don't. Maybe because she could just skip off of it if she wanted to, as quick as she wants, and go to the next video. I don't know. So the other day,
she got more control.
Probably. Now I feel like that's what it is. Mind you, we came up in an era was, yo, this is what the fuck is on. That's what the fuck you watching. Like, you get what I mean? So we got forced to watch a lot of this shit, regardless if you wanted to watch it.
I mean, I watched a lot of Primer Impacto.
Right, and Salo Gigante and all that other shit. Like I watched every novela.
Gigante.
And that's because
there was only one TV.
Like we had one TV, and Mom's had that when she was in the kitchen. She put that shit in the kitchen because she was cooking when she got out of work.
Then I'm trying to play the game. I couldn't.
You know what I'm saying? So
I had to wait for them to leave me alone in the house.
Right, to fucking enjoy it. So, I put on this new version of Ninja Turtles that came out. Like, they look weird as hell, but whatever. Like,
is that the one with the fat fingers?
They look weird. Like, their heads are shaped weird as shit. Like, yeah,
they got little ass heads and like their fingers are mad fat.
No, you're thinking about the one that looks like more digital?
Like 3D-ish.
Yeah, no, that was actually a good series. That one's done with. They got some new shit.
No, it's not like the original. I don't give it no props.
Right, so they got some new shit, and they just look weird. You get what I'm saying? But she started watching it, and I'm like, yo, I've been trying to get you to watch these cartoons for like months now. She's like, oh, watch this on the tablet. Like, all right. But now she's I don't know. I don't know if she's getting older. It's more easier to watch TV with her, or
I'm like, yo,
it's so.
They got the
weird,
new episodes
bro.
up here though.
Word up. Yeah, YouTube keeps getting copywritten. Like, I gotta break that whole shit down to her. Like, but yeah, it's like more. It's getting a little easier. Like I can catch her attention with like more cartoons. But I just feel like that freedom of them just being able to. I'm gonna go to this video. I'm done. I'm gonna go to this video. I'm done. I'm gonna go to this video. You get what I'm saying? Like,
it's just whack. I'm gonna go to here.
Yeah. So, but that's what it is now.
That's weird.
Yeah. So, but the new Ninja Turtles is just weird as shit. Like, heads are shaped weird.
Is Mikey still retarded?
Yeah, always. I think that's just him.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
They got it.
But the graphics part of it, like the production part of it, like it was dope.
It's Nickelodeon, right?
Yeah, Nickelodeon owns the rights to them.
To Turtles.
Yeah. So weird. It's so weird because, you think about Nickelodeon has a really weird past with like all these kid shows that people are coming out. Yeah, I know, but it's just...
Oh, cartoons too, because a guy from Ren and Stimpy too is weird.
That was a weird cartoon. I love that cartoon.
No, but the guy...
This is weird as shit.
The guy had like a foot fetish or some shit
with kids. You see what I'm saying? That's weird, bro.
That was some weird shit. He was into some weird shit.
Yeah, man. And these kids are like speaking out about it more. Like,
yeah, no.
This is dope too. Like,
which is crazy because in the cartoon it was about farts and feet.
Right. The cartoon was gross,
and he was into that.
That's weird. You know what I got? I got Jalen watching Beavis and Butthead. Hey, yo, it's so weird. Like, this is the weirdest shit she's cool with. You get what I mean? Like,
Beavis and Butthead.
Like,
they got new shit.
Nah, we watching just old shit. Just
I'm watching like
shit.
Nevada and shit, like old,
like just old fucking cartoons.
Because if you think about it, the cartoon was about them watching music MTV videos.
Well, because
making fun of it.
Right. So remember, I sent you that clip that one time because that's exactly what they were doing. Like the pause way before we were.
Yeah.
Like, you know, they're like, whoa. Like, you get. He said hard. You get what I'm saying? Like
hard.
So, and it's crazy, right? Because that was like the original YouTube reaction videos of this day and age.
Yes.
They watched music and they reacted.
Yeah.
Cartoon form. And it was like the dopest concept.
Yeah, the whole time, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And that's what these dudes are doing now with music reviews. So it's like, it's been done already. You get what I'm like? Nothing's original. So even like these music reviews, like, which I was into music. I was watching, like, you know, I watch a lot of music review channels just to see, like.
I don't.
I watch it to see what.
I listen to the shit my goddamn self.
Right, but what did I miss? Cause sometimes, you like.
Nah, when it's like that, I'd rather hear it from the artist. So usually when they got like albums and stuff coming out, they usually have like interviews and shit.
Right, but how many?
I like to get into
how many artists actually like sat there and broke down their verses? You don't really hear a lot.
My man CJ did. The whoop,
Whoopty. He got a remix to it. I heard that shit the other day. I was like, what the fuck, yo? Yeah. But no, so you get what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, what did I miss? Half the times I don't miss that much. Like, I don't know. I gotta start doing music reviews, yo. Cause these motherfuckers, they're killing it. And half these kids don't even, like, half these music review channels, like, they miss so much because I don't get how you could say you like a genre of music and you just don't know shit about it. Like, how have you never heard Snoop Dogg's first album?
No, they weren't born.
Right. But some of them were. Some of them are our age. You like music, but why wouldn't you want to dig into it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dig, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, if you like rock and roll, and you're a big rock and roll fan, why wouldn't you want to learn about like the early rock stars?
But I don't think there's new rock music. I think people that listen to rock are into the older stuff.
Yeah, well, because there's really no new rock music.
That's like
maybe I don't fucking know.
I don't think so.
I don't hear it.
Everything I hear is kind of like old stuff.
Because even those radio stations that only played rock music,
it's classics,
are playing Spanish, playing rap, like Z100. Z100 back in the day was all like pop music, rock music.
Yeah, but do you know that now, like the Spanish trap is pretty much taking over. So every artist trying to do a track with them because that's where it's at.
Right, and every station plays Spanish.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like that before. You had to go to the Spanish, like down La Mega shit.
No.
You get what I mean?
They played it, and I find it cool because, like, damn, like
I do too. It went a long way.
Bro. Yeah. Think about, like, to me, I got into reggaeton back in, I don't even remember. I remember that Lean Back, when Lean Back came out.
Yeah.
So we were in high school. And Tego Calderon did a remix on that Lean Back. And he killed that shit. And I was like, these niggas is spitting in Spanish.
Right.
I got to listen to that. And then that's when I started listening to all that. So that's when I got kind of like into it. Because I was like, yo, they doing the same thing that hip-hop got.
To Spanish.
In Spanish. That's dope.
Actually, like, I'm not a big Spanish music. Like, it's not that I'm not a fan. It's just, like, the shit we grew up on, like salsa and all that other shit, that's different. Yeah, like, to me, that's...
Which is crazy. The other day, we took an Uber. We went out for Gary's birthday.
Shout out to Gary.
We took an Uber home. And the guy had some African joint on. But the drum set and all that was like salsa. And I was like...
That's dope.
So I asked him. I was like, hey, is this like what kind of music is it? And he was like, it was from West Africa. And he was like that group went to Cuba to learn the instruments and they implemented it into the music. And I was like,
shit.
Oh shit.
See, that's dope though.
But it was like the lyrics and shit was in African. Like, I didn't understand, but it was just the rhythm, the beat.
Right.
You could hear it. And I was like, oh shit.
That's dope. That's dope. That is dope because that's you. Well, first of all, you're showing appreciation to that art. I'm sure they're not disrespecting it in any way. And
I don't know what he was spitting on it. Yeah.
Nah, because like some of these people now it's all about culture vulture, about whatever the fuck. But it's just you went there to learn something and you brought it back to your country, and now y'all freaking it a different way. That's dope.
Yeah, well, think about it. Drums and stuff are an African thing, like drums and that sound.
Well, yeah, because
So,
that
African
went there.
Right. I mean, yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like that whole sound came from Africa, went
right.
to where
It
it's
followed
at
them
now,
there
yeah.
to these islands, and these are what people say like these artists that are out right now. They're big time artists. Bad Bunny, he comes from his little island, bro.
Yeah.
And like when you see that, like to me, I find that prideful. It's like, yo, all these guys are from Puerto Rico.
The majority.
Puerto Rico's like 90 miles long or some shit. It's not even like a big place.
Yeah.
You could travel it in 3 hours.
Right.
And these guys are coming out from there, being world known.
And they've been doing it since the 90s.
That is nuts, dude.
That is nuts. But you know it's crazy because like, who I was talking to? Is it Spanish countries always looked at PR as if like they don't count. You know what I mean?
Well,
like,
no, because I remember having this conversation.
There's
with
a lot
Ox,
of hate.
And Ox is like, yo, remember Puerto Rico copies from a lot of countries, whatever the sounds they have. Because think about it, reggaeton is Jamaican sound, back sound.
Yeah.
Right? But we made it bigger. Salsa is not a Puerto Rican thing. It's a Cuban, but we made it bigger.
Yeah.
The Puerto Rican sound.
Because you think a lot of salsa artists?
They're Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican. Yeah, like the biggest artists.
They made it bigger. That sound.
And I can see what you're saying with reggae, because I mean reggae, it's big regardless.
Well, reggae was the first genre of music that's so worldwide.
Yeah,
it's the first to do it.
And these motherfuckers flipped it in Spanish, and
but yeah, right. But think about where's reggae now? Like, they have artists out there, but they're not. Well,
you know what
anymore.
The problem is, just with music in general, like there's so much crossing genres that there's not a lot of originality no more. Like R&B artists are trying to rap.
Well, R&B is not R&B like it used to. Like the Keith Sweat and Bobby Brown. That's
the Mary J. Blige.
Yeah,
like,
they don't have
just
that.
Doesn't happen
you don't
anymore.
Have that
Why? Because everyone's trying to go a pop route or whatever the fuck. Rappers are trying to sing. Singers are trying to rap. The fucking just everything is so like the genres are so mixed. So you don't get those big singers. But then when you do, like the Ushers. John Legend, you can not like
Usher's
John
old.
Legend. Yeah.
I feel like Usher,
right? He's in the 90s.
Era. He's
John Legend, early 2000s.
I'm annoyed by that guy, honestly.
I know, but he can sing his ass off. Plays the instrument. That's R&B to me. You get what I'm saying? No matter like how you feel about it, it's still a form of R&B.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But you don't get a lot of those.
Nah,
and especially like these newer kids.
Like Bruno Mars. I like Bruno.
Bruno Mars is amazing.
Like that new song.
But. What is he, like Spanish or some shit?
He's Puerto Rican and Hawaiian.
Filipino. Okay, like so they won't count that as R&B.
But it is.
Right.
The sounds, especially that new song that he got with.
I also feel like there's just a lot of racism, like when it comes to like this music shit. But to me, the way he sings with soul.
Yeah.
Like
he got it.
Yeah, you get what I'm like. He's not this poppy singer. He makes good pop records. He's fucking talented as hell though. So,
but I think pop is considered pop because for popularity, it's a famous song. It's a big. It's a
famous style. Yeah.
So it could be. You could be a reggaeton artist.
Michael Jackson.
Song, he's a pop king.
King of pop.
But his music originally was soul.
R&B,
was that kind of R&B-ish. Yeah. But it was
as
famous,
he got older,
popular.
He made it more commercial.
Yeah, it was popular. So that's pop.
Yeah.
So it could be any kind of song. It could be any genre. As when the song gets popular like worldwide, becomes a pop song.
Ariana Grande. That little bitch could sing her fucking ass off.
She's white.
She's Spanish.
I'm saying she's whack.
Oh, she's whack?
To me, yeah.
What, singing wise?
Yeah.
Nah, you bugging. What, like her songs?
Trash. Yeah, I think she's trash.
Oh, you can't dance though?
No, she's like, I think Billie Eilish is fucking.
Billie Eilish is dope. She's going through mad shit right now.
She's talented as fuck though.
She's going through so much shit. Like, yo, I'm like, yo, give this girl a fucking break. Like, who?
Ignore this shit.
What the fuck ever, man. Like,
ignore this shit. Do some songs.
No, I mean, I'm pretty sure she's ignoring it.
Do some
diss tracks. Damn. Is that Italy? Italy,
yeah.
Yeah. This Thick women over there. Fucking nah, man. Like yo, every day is like there's something going on where like yo, just let it be, bro. She just became an adult. Like,
So I saw a little boob.
she's like 19, 20 years old. Nah, man, they're giving her mad shit. Her boyfriend's racist. That shit ain't got nothing to do with her. Like, who gives a fuck? Like, she's gonna help him become better, maybe. I don't fucking know. Give him a fucking chance.
We got
Let her the
racist
fuck
parents, and we got to deal with them.
Right. Every culture, especially the older, whether you're black, white, Spanish, Asian, like, it's all racist. All of them.
Yeah.
And they taught that to their kids the majority of the time. And, you know, so your parents came up
Sometimes it rubs off, sometimes it don't.
Yeah. You get what I'm, it just depends on who you are as a person growing up. But I feel like for just white people, it's such an easy
Target.
No, it's an easy. I don't know, like
I don't think it's racist.
it's there.
I
but
think it's a point of view that they have
right.
that other
right.
people don't agree
but
with.
But look how much. But also, when you think of their ancestors, not that long ago. So there's a lot of hate.
Yeah, that part too.
So
I mean,
that
don't
part
get it
is
fucked
there.
up. There is things out there that you hear,
Yeah.
like that motherfucker meant it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
when
yeah.
they calling somebody like out of their name.
Yeah.
No, that motherfucker meant it.
Yeah.
And it's not. Again, it's a train of thought though. He has that train of thought already, and that's where it's fucked up.
Right.
Because it's like you don't like that group of people.
Yeah.
Not
It's
that
about
I
the
don't
person.
like you personally.
Yeah, it's not about the
but
person.
you in that group, I don't like you.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's that idea.
But also, like I said, there's just so much hate, and that's generations of hate. Like, and it just regardless, bro. Like they're being taught that, so you can't like I don't know. I feel like you can't really fault the fucking 12-year-old for saying some dumb shit. Like
Some crazy shit.
yeah, like the whole shit with Justin Bieber.
What Justin do now?
No, when he was like 12 years old, it's like a video that leaked of him saying like. Singing the N-word or whatever the song he sung, he said the N-word. But it's like
to Usher.
right, but he's also 12. Like, think about who he was with around that area versus how he grew up now and the shit he does now.
That's hip hop.
Like, how you people grow, they learn from their mistakes and they grow. You get what I mean? Like, but I don't feel like you could sit there and like dog him for that, yo. You really
it's
can't.
hard. It's hard. I mean, but it shows you the environment you're coming from.
True.
I mean, you carrying that idea. It might not be good for some people, but for him it worked out. We don't know what circumstances he grew up in.
Right, well that's what I'm saying.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like maybe he grew up around all whites, and they all think the same way.
And they all were,
You get what I'm
like,
saying?
just teaching
And-
them hate at an early age.
And now you
or
got the
whatever
one
fuck.
black dude, and you really don't understand. First of all, the guy's Canadian.
Right.
He probably don't understand the powerful, hurtful of that word.
Yeah, because he was
To him, it's just a
raised out
word because
there.
he have heard it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
And we don't know what. I mean, honestly, I don't know what teachings in Canada are versus.
Nah, because think
here,
about it. They didn't have
but-
slaves. They
well, they
think it's
didn't.
a
They were the first
American
people
thing.
to. They were like the first people to free the slaves. Like slavery didn't. I don't know if they tried to bring slaves over to Canada, but they shut that shit down. Like
Well, that was the French. The French were up there.
right, but that's what I'm saying. So that
With
shit was
the
shut
ooey
down
wee
quick.
and
So
all
to
that.
them is like, nah, we ain't racist out here, like or whatever the case may be. I'm not speaking for
Motherfuckers went up there,
nobody.
they were like, yo, it's way too cold. I'm coming back down, bro.
But-
And the slick
Word
is,
up.
first of all, how you gonna get boats up there? Ain't getting no boats up
Yeah,
there.
no, it's cold.
You know, but what makes you laugh about the whole slavery thing too, though, there are black folks that don't like white people neither. It
Because
works
of-
that way also,
Right.
which is not a good
It's
thing
not.
either.
It's not. It's
so
not.
how you judge
Listen,
that. You know what I'm
it's-
saying?
right.
There's a lot of people like that you hang out with, and they look. You can't go to their house because their family looks at you a certain way.
Well,
because y'all
I
two
mean-
different colors. You get what I'm saying? It's like, bro, that's not racist to you. Like
Well,
that's not normal.
All right. Well, when I was when I was coming up, where we lived at, you know, like the 5% Nation was like a big thing in my area. It was a lot of I studied the lessons. You get what I'm saying? At a young age, is why I don't eat pork. But they were teaching. I was like 11 years old when I was studying these lessons, and a lot of them was just. It was so much hate towards white
The
people.
white, yeah,
You get what I mean? So I'm learning that growing up.
right.
And then you watch certain things and you hear about certain things, and now, and we didn't have that many white people living around us anyway.
Right, so you don't understand it.
So I don't really understand it. You
Right.
get what I'm saying? But yeah, I was being taught hate on that side.
Right.
It was a black man teaching me hate towards white. You get what I'm saying?
Right,
Like
right,
at an
right.
early age. So yeah, it's like you said, it works both ways. And it's like, yo, anyone could be racist.
Everybody is racist.
But it's like that on the islands.
Yeah,
it's like that all over the world.
If you're a darker skin complexion in the islands, they treat you differently than
the lighter skins. Why? Because at the end of the day, no matter where you are on this planet, it's always white and black. Puerto Rico's white and black. My uncle, Tito, black as hell. The girl he was dating was a white Puerto Rican. And her dad used to call him every like black racist word in the book. You get what I'm saying? Like he hated him. He didn't want his daughter dating a black man. But it's like still Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican, bro.
But it's still black and white at the end of the day.
And so it's everywhere.
You get what I'm saying?
It's a fucked up life in
that
the
is,
world.
Yeah, it's the world though.
Yeah, it's a world thing.
You got dark Asians. You got light Asians. In England or whatever the fuck, anywhere, there's always black and white no matter what.
And all the religion arguments too, like a lot of people like, oh, you a Jew, or oh, you're Christian,
yeah,
you a Muslim,
or,
like,
yeah.
And you look at it in a negative way, but that's just the beliefs. Like there's still people at the end of the day.
And you gotta understand that there's still people that don't even understand like the whole shit about Muslims in general. You get what I mean? And they automatically, if they ask you if you're Muslim, it's like a bad thing, and it's like you also gotta teach terrorism. People. So yeah, you gotta teach people like, nah, that's not how it is, bro. Like,
because the Quran, from what not that I have read it, I haven't read no book, but from the Quran, from what like I seen things, I have watched YouTube videos and stuff like to learn different things about it and shit, like all religions, because I wanted to see like where did religion come from anyway, as an idea. It actually starts from all of it started from Judaism. All of it. If you look at it, it has a root of it. Jesus was Jewish.
Yep. Yeah.
Muhammad was Jewish. So these were guys that had a different idea, that saw something different, and reached out and made this huge religion know what it is.
All right, so like the dude with Scientology.
Right, he went. I mean, that should sound crazy too.
It does sound crazy, but at the same time,
but what is crazy?
But and then why? If that's something that person truly believes, why are you judging them? Like I don't judge. No, I've never judged any religion. Like you,
I never needed.
But we also came up around so many people with different religions.
Right, but I was also willing. Yeah, but there's also people that are willing to learn. Like I was willing to learn. Right. Look how many people we hung out with that were Muslim.
Look at Ox. Ox was Muslim. Ox was a 5%er. Came Muslim. Ox has been through a crazy ass journey, but Ox had every copy of the Bible from every fucking every religion. Like you get what I'm saying?
Right.
Ox, he read them. The Quran was in Arabic, but then at the bottom of the pages it was split, so they had the English translation. So that's how he was able to read the Quran. But dude, he read all these Bibles. He had all of them. You get what I'm saying?
But that was a person that was willing to learn something different. Right. And people out here don't want to. Nah, I'm Christian. Well, what makes you a Christian? Your parents.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
that
like
idea of it.
There's nothing wrong with
have an
learning.
Open. Yeah,
keep open mind. You can learn
open mind, learn different shit. I like to learn different shit. I mean, do I find certain groups of people gross? Absolutely. I find some people gross.
But that's a people thing. I don't think that's a religious thing. Yeah, nah, it's you nasty.
There's some nasty people
bro. Like, out they there. Make deodorant, my man. You can put it on.
Yeah.
Your white tees are a little stained. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
you know what I mean? They can't use certain products or whatever, but like, yo, my man, like, I don't know. In my culture right now, that's not working out, bro. Like, holy shit, bro.
Like, yo, I understand.
Like this, I understand you come from the desert belief.
Yeah,
but yo, my man, we're not in the desert. We're in the city, and you smell like you in the desert, bro. Like, we got deodorant, bro.
We actually got water running through a faucet, bro.
Yo,
like,
put some deodorant on. Throw something on the armpits.
No, like
you get what I'm saying? So, I always been open minded. I like learning different things. Even just in Christianity itself, is so many different groups, but it's still the same idea.
Right. Well, that was what's that movie? Religulous? You never saw that? He did like Bill Maher. He did like this movie. It was like early mid 2000s, where he was going to like all these different countries and learning about the culture and then breaking it down. And like the story of Jesus Christ alone was done already with the Persians, I think it was. Don't quote me. I haven't seen it since I was young. but 500 years prior to that, and then like I don't know if it was the Egyptian, somebody did it like 1,000,000 years or 1,000 years prior, or whatever the fuck it was. Like, but the story was remade a bunch of times. It's more of what story actually stuck
and what helps you.
Right.
Like, what helps you think?
Well, I don't think it's a help thing. I also think when you think
believe?
about what the
think about religion
what the religion was doing back in the day to people.
People
if you
killed.
didn't follow it,
you
you were
killed.
a witch, and they were like killing these people.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I think that also that fear is what made people say, "Yo, maybe this is the way." Like,
but
you
think
know
about
what
it. Just all right. The whole crusade thing was about spreading religion.
Yeah. Yeah,
These people
to
went,
these countries.
Yeah, they went from Spain and all those other countries that were already developed to another country, another island, right? That these guys had their own things going, right? They landed in DR first.
Yeah.
They had their own shit going. There were people there already doing their own thing, whatever the hell it was. You know what I mean? This is the part that blows my mind like a lot, because, you know, people talk about slavery and shit like that.
Yeah.
But people don't understand, like, these people from these islands, any idea that they had, we don't know about.
Right.
You could still feel African culture. You could still feel it in the drums we were talking about earlier.
Yep.
In our food.
The religious practices out
in
there.
In our food, the religion practices. You know, they fry shit.
Yeah.
We didn't have that.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So we still feel but we don't know what our ancestors were like in those islands.
Yeah.
It goes with the fact that they call them Taino Indians, like people from Puerto Rico.
Yo,
that wasn't. They were saying what's up, good people or some shit.
Yeah, it was Taino, and honestly, I see a lot of Puerto Ricans post up, "Oh yeah, we're Taino," but Taino is like a greeting.
Yeah, like
that's not what. That's not
the
like.
group.
That's not the
were.
name of
Yeah,
the
that's not what
actual.
they
You
were,
get what I'm
right.
saying? So when I see so many people say it, and I'm just like, are you saying it because that's what someone told you? You actually did the history on it. Because so I was looking up like the shit in PR when the slave boats were passing by. You got to remember they were bringing people from one country. Well, hold on.
But
bringing them over.
I'm talking about even before. They just got there.
Right.
These homies is here.
But peep this. So I just learned about this. As they were going through all these other islands and going into the States or whatever the fuck was there.
No, Columbus never made it up to the States.
Right, but it's ways more than just Columbus. It's just in general. The Indian settlers, whatever you want to call them, that were in the U.S., they were bringing them back to Africa also. So in Puerto Rico itself, Puerto Rico's bloodline, lineage, whatever the fuck you want to call it, we have those American settler Indians. Like, they do all these DNA things on the island also.
Right.
Our island is so fucking mixed.
It is.
It's beyond ridiculous, bro.
Because I was watching this thing and it said, like, the original people from Puerto Rico or from DR in those islands, they actually came out of Venezuela. So they're like Venezuelans.
Yeah.
They're originally from that, and then there's some people that probably shit wasn't going good for them. They're like, man, we out.
And they traveled.
And they traveled in the sea or whatever and found these little dirt.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like you got to think about how those people actually got there. So let's say if the native Indians or native whatever you want to call it that lived on this Puerto Rican island, let's say they were Tainos. That still doesn't mean you're probably Taino.
Right.
Because those ships were going left and right.
You could have been African.
Like that was an ill ass pit stop, yo, for them because
you could have been European of some sort.
Spaniard, you could have been South American, you could have been from the northern tribes of America. Like it's so fucking mixed there. It's so
right, but that's
wild.
what I'm saying. Like the culture of it is so whatever it developed to be, what 200-300 years later.
Yeah.
Think about how old this country is. 1717. That was how long?
Well, the 1600s is when like the whole slave shit started.
Right. So think about it. How long ago that was?
It's not that long, bro. That's a couple grandparents, bro.
That's like what 500 years
like,
or so.
My dad's mom was like 108. Like that's a couple grandparents ago.
Right.
Like it's
so
not
think
that.
About
yeah,
that.
like
it's crazy. It's even crazy to think about like that. But yeah, that shit blows my mind when people like when you excuse certain things, and it's like, yo, stop the shit.
Yeah.
Like we have so much other things to do.
So I look at it as like, how are we ever gonna move forward at the same time?
If you're not teaching the past,
Like, because think about it. My grandparents probably been through some crazy shit. Like my great grandparents, because of all these fucking these boats going left and right. But at the same time, like, I don't know too much about. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
I
I
mean,
don't. All I can focus on right now is obviously like my mom. You know what I'm saying? Like me and what my kids are gonna have.
right,
But I'm not teaching my kids hate.
right. I mean,
You
yeah,
get what I'm
it
saying?
starts
So,
with us,
and that's
yeah.
a problem too. I feel like because it's okay to teach your kids what happened. Definitely, yeah, they should know.
Yeah.
But you also gotta teach them to be better. You get what I'm
But
saying?
you gotta understand one thing too. Like, in school, you don't get taught none of this shit.
Right, and they're saying they should, and I feel like they should teach
This whole
them.
conversation that we just had, I didn't know that shit in school.
Nah, learn that shit after.
I learned Civil War shit. And
Yeah,
they didn't even tell you.
bullshit.
And
They didn't even tell you the whole
why.
shit.
They
Word
didn't tell you
up.
why these niggas was beefing.
Nah, they just told you when they was already there, fucking people
Like,
up.
Yo,
Yo.
They went to battle. A lot of Americans died in that one. Really, why?
Vietnam War, we lost
There was no point in the Vietnam War neither. So think about the people that were from the 70s.
I don't even think I learned about the Vietnam War in school.
Vietnam was like a small subject.
Like now, like I think I started learning like Forrest Gump. That's
Oh,
when he
he
was
went
at. Like, did you get what I mean? Like it's just that shit really wasn't taught 100% in school, and because we lost that. Vietnam is like undefeated in war, from what I'm hearing. Like we're not the
So-
first country that went to war with them.
But it was dumb.
And other people
They
lost.
were trying to fight communists, but it wasn't. Even
Yeah,
that.
like,
it
Those Vietnam
weird shit.
motherfuckers, them motherfuckers is tough, bro. Like,
Well, it wasn't that. It was they were catching so many diseases and shit there. And I heard like women were put like razor blades in their vagina because the Americans were going and they were raping these women.
but you deserve that, thing.
And when they go in there, boom, razor sharp, nigga.
You deserve that. Like, why you going over there doing that?
People be watching,
Yeah, people do
man.
some fucked up shit.
And that actually spiked a big opium.
Yo, can you
thing here.
imagine, like, just trying to, like,
See a little Asian, like I'm about to give it to that. That's
and then
fucked
your
up.
shit just
Get cut up. So now you're gonna catch whatever she had. Cause yo, so for
And
her to get
some.
it up there,
Yeah,
she got cut. And now you got whatever she got, and then your shit open up. So you out there,
split.
and what you gonna do?
Die at that point, bro. This
Put a
shit
little
bleeding the
banana
fuck
leaf on
out.
that
Word. Throw some dirt on that shit.
Keep moving.
Have to leave.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Fuck
shit's
that,
wild.
yo. Nah, man, that shit.
So think about all this brutal and savage shit that as the American have done to some of these people.
Right. So it goes back to like the hate part of it, and just hate being taught for a lot of just Caucasian American people, white people, whatever you want to call it.
I feel like I
they're-
feel like the white people just get it. They get it, right? And I feel like a lot of white people just take it personal. Like,
Yeah.
why are they doing this to me? It's not you.
It's not you. It's just a long history.
But now you carry it. It's kind of
Yeah.
like, no, it is you.
Yeah.
Because now you got that hate. Because now you feel like it's you. They targeting you,
Well,
but
bruh,
it's not
like,
really you.
half the people in that whole Trump rally shit. Like, I mean, there was Spanish people, there was black people there. There was other cultures
I'll tell you
there.
one thing, that one black dude got charged with that killing that guard.
Oh, he did.
Well, he was
I don't know. I
one of the guys
know a
got
lot.
charged.
I know a
found it
lot
funny
of
'cause
these
I'm like,
motherfuckers is getting like
out of all
6
the dudes
months.
there, you know him right there.
Yeah, word up. Like the one black dude.
You should have kept your nosy ass
Yeah,
home,
word
man,
up.
yo. Like,
I don't know. I feel like that shit right there is wild because these are groups that are part of these racist like fucking entities or whatever you want to call it, and they teach nothing but hate. You get what I mean? Like
Right.
those are guys I feel like they deserve the worst.
But see,
bruh.
those kind of stories though, those guys are not learning the whole story neither.
they don't want to because their story is right.
Right, but
it.
that's what I'm saying. But you're not learning.
You know how they
shit.
say white is right?
Right.
That's what they saying.
So you're not thinking outside. You're not
Right.
understanding that there's more to it.
Right.
And you might be sitting there like, no, I'm right. Like, all right, though.
All right. Sure you are.
But just understand that then if you get called a racist, like you got
gotta
that belief.
you gotta
You gotta take that. It comes with
you
that.
gotta take that L. And I feel like a lot of these people that grew up to me, every older if you were around in the 60s, you definitely were brought up racist. You were definitely, because it's so early. Like the civil rights movement didn't happen until like what, the 50s, 60s.
Right, but
You
now
get
can
what
you
I
blame
mean?
these people for using certain words and having certain ideas?
I can't blame them. That's the way they were brought up. But what have you learned from it? That's where I judge you off of. You get what I mean?
that part, yeah,
like I get it. You were probably brought up in a house where you just heard like this culture was the worst ever.
Yeah, like,
You
yo,
get what I'm
man, you
saying?
can't be eating in my restaurant. And they
Yeah,
probably
like
say
you get
that,
like that's what
yeah.
you were brought up. So I expect. I definitely expect for you to set some wild shit like growing up.
But that
it's
also
just
comes
where you
down.
go.
So that also comes down with a lot of ideas that came along this whole time. That maybe it was another person behind it, but white people got in the credit for it. A white person got in the credit for it.
What,
the
for
light,
like-
let's say light. That's probably a black dude that did it.
Bruh,
You get what I'm saying?
French fries was invented by a black dude. The American flag. There wasn't no white woman. I'm sorry, like I don't care. There wasn't no white woman sitting. She might have thought about a design, but they weren't doing the labor.
I mean, I put word into that. Yeah.
You get what I mean? So no, a lot
And
of
you know
that.
what? You know what's bugging too? Like the fact that when you watch like the back in the day movies and shit, like the slave owners,
Mhm.
who's taking care of the kids? So what idea were they giving the kids then?
Right. But that goes back to what I said about the black nannies
Right.
in the Jewish communities. I mean, dude, I live right next to the Jewish community, and then there's all black women walking these kids,
But that shows
pushing
you.
these strollers. So at the end of the day, like, you're still. Why is it just that culture? I don't see Spanish women walking these kids.
But it's
So what
still-
are you still what
it's
are
the-
you
it's the
holding on
idea.
to?
It's
What
the
are you still
idea.
trying to teach? That's scary though, bruh.
But it's still the idea that they have in their head.
Yeah, right. That goes back to now. This is the right way. This is you know what I'm saying. But
So it's all around, and it is in every culture. It's everywhere. Like the Chinese, they don't like the Taiwanese. Y'all the same people. You get what I'm saying? Y'all the same people, bro.
You're in the same country. Literally, you're in Asia. You're in the same country.
Yo,
like that's like me saying I don't like Canadians. I don't even know Canadians like
No.
that. That's bullshit. We're the same people.
We're like a Mexican.
We're literally in the same fucking part of the world. We're in the same continent.
Yeah.
Why am I you get what I mean? Like,
So
see,
it's
that
the
shit I
same
don't
thing.
get.
So
but there
it's
was
in
also
every
a lot
culture.
weren't there a lot of like beefs, like even between China and Japan back in the day?
Well, I'm sure there's heat. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
because-
but where did that come from?
For LES, like LES said culturally, because remember, like we're all the same age.
Well, Chinese are considered the poor. I
Right.
know. I think it's North Korea. No, South Korea is the wealthy one, right?
Probably. I don't know.
One of
too
those
much about
Koreas.
it, yeah.
There's more wealthy. Well, they're considered any other Asian, not to be them, like lower class.
Right. So, which is fucking.
And then
wild.
again, you're showing like I'm upper class. Who the fuck is you? Not you eat shit.
Well, that goes back to LES being in our age group, and that's kind of like what he was taught growing up.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? But it's like, yo, the Japanese influence on this world is wild. Like, it's hard to,
And that's just a little island compared to China.
yeah, it's literally like this can compare to your big ass cup.
China's a
You get what I
pretty
mean?
big.
But just the influence that Japan has had, though, at the end of the day, man, like this shit's undeniable. Like whatever happened back in the day, I get it, but like nowadays, kind of hard to fucking just deny what this culture is doing for the rest of the world too.
I mean,
You know what I mean? Like especially for like LES, like growing up on PlayStation. Like, bro, your game is Japanese, bro. Like,
but it's
but yeah, but that's a person that was born in '87 that knew about and was, I guess, like spoken about, like just the beef between the countries. That has,
Hate.
and he's living in America, like.
But that's showing you hate though.
Yeah,
You get what I'm
because
saying?
they all carry it. Some not. No, I'm just saying not Asians. Just everyone.
No,
in
I'm saying
general.
every culture
Yeah,
has
Every culture has it.
something, and it's like, oh, it's that guy. Oh, but that guy. Like, yo, man,
Yeah,
just live your
like-
goddamn life and relax.
That's it.
Like, what's wrong with you? That man ain't paying your bills, and you ain't paying his. Mind your business.
As long as he ain't stopping your money. If he's stopping
That's
your money, that's
it.
different. You get
Then
what
put
I mean?
hands on him.
Then you put some hands on him. Yeah, definitely.
You gonna
But
put
nah,
these
man,
hands.
like I feel like it's just nowadays we gotta just try to push
like
it
these
forward,
Olympics,
bro.
bro. Look, oh, United States is catching up. Dude.
Oh,
they didn't win.
Jay-Z in there? And
Yeah,
the
The
Rock.
It's The Rock. Nah, so Russia.
Yo, what flag is that?
That's Russia.
That's the Olympic
They're
flag.
not allowed. They're not allowed to use Russia. So Russia, I think, was disqualified. I think some of them, our athletes got caught doping or something like that, and they're not allowed to use Russia or their flag.
Yo, Russians are some scary people.
So it's ROC,
Like
The Rock.
The Rock. All right, I got
It's
Rock Nation.
It's a Russia Olympic Committee. The Russian Olympic
The
Committee.
Rock.
Rock.
That's what's up.
So
They gonna
that's
win just for that.
So they're not allowed to use the flag. and
That's
stuff.
wild, yo.
Yeah, I think they got
That's
caught
so
doping
wild.
or something.
Yo,
like
but you think about like some of those athletes in Russia, like the ones that are over there, they train on a whole different
that.
level.
What China do too. That's all they do. Like,
This
the
that
4
shit
years.
is wild. Yeah, but I mean, these people live their lives, bro. Doing
but that's
that.
all they do.
Like my man,
yeah, you don't
what's
got
the
no
UFC fighter, wrestling bears and shit.
Oh, Habib.
Yeah,
That's
that's wild, bro. You get what I mean? Like those dudes train on a different
he's not
level.
in Russia,
man.
right? He's from like a little country from out of Russia. It's like Russian
I
background, but he's
don't-
Muslim.
Oh shit, for real?
Yeah, he's Muslim.
Oh, look at that.
But he's from a country outside of Russia. He's not from. You get what I'm
Gotcha.
saying?
Yeah. Still train like the motherfuckers.
I mean, Russian people are weird too.
Dude, but these dudes are like freaks of nature.
Yeah, they pretty
Like, yo, cause some of these motherfuckers are like, that's not normal strong. And it'd be like the skinniest looking dude
But just think about maybe it may be something that's in
turning
their
their
water.
water. Like,
Or the lifestyle that they live. But think about it, it's always cold. These like when you see videos of the place like that, it just look boring.
snow like 6 feet.
But
These motherfuckers, they'll have watched videos of these motherfuckers jumping on roofs.
Yeah, don't
Like
watch
big
it.
ass buildings into snow. Like they
Why?
are, cause they ain't shit else to do but just get drunk.
But that's what
and
I'm
just wild
saying.
out.
So it's like a I don't know. I find it boring. Like it's
Yeah,
like
nah,
nothing
I
to do
mean,
there. Like yo, y'all work.
I guess. I don't know, but yo, I don't
I don't
know,
know
man.
how that
Those
country
dudes
works.
like on some athlete shit, like them some strong motherfuckers.
Yeah,
like, from
I
shit
think
I've
people
seen,
from
yeah.
that side of the world like a little
Just yeah,
strong people.
it's wild. It's also they just come up way different than we are. I feel
Well, that's
like-
what I'm saying. They got
oh,
a
yeah,
different
because
environment.
I mean in America, like what we lead the world in obesity.
Yeah, that's
But
what
I'm feeling a little obese right now. You get what I mean?
Yeah, I'll eat some
Like,
McDonald's French fries
Yeah,
right now.
word
You
up.
said something about nuggets.
Yo, nah, man. Like, so these people, what they eat has a big.
yeah, all that.
You know what I'm saying?
Think about the stuff that they've been doing since they kids.
Yeah.
They probably been lifting that snow the whole time.
Like, was that little girl, that little boxer girl? I think she's older now, but those videos when she was like punching a tree, like 7 years old, breaking the tree.
Yo, my man, sit down. What you tell that little girl? How you put her on timeout, man? She
You can't put her on timeout. She run that house, bro. Like,
She
at
be
that
putting
point.
punching the corner of
Um,
my crib. Like,
she-
yo, you're gonna mess up the foundation.
They
Relax.
had her on talk shows. Like, she did like the most amount of punches in like 30 seconds or a minute.
Like,
Like,
she holding records.
yeah, she holding records.
Oh,
like,
she throwing these hands
when
at these
she
little
becomes
kids.
old enough to box, no one's gonna want to box her, bro.
That's
Like,
scary. What is this doing?
you know what those hands have been through right now, man? Like, nah.
You doing a magic trick?
Olympic magic? They doing magic in the Olympics?
Yeah, that's a new shit.
He said, nah, ain't my card.
He's like, the card's in your hand, bro. Stop lying. It was in his hand. How he do that, yo? Yo, how he do that?
I don't even know what he's saying, but I know he's saying how he did that.
I don't know, but he got a Beatles shirt on.
I don't know if we doing magic in the Olympics and we're running out of shit to do. Yo.
That's crazy.
That is
Oh,
wild.
that was
yo.
him.
Armstrong.
Is he a swimmer?
Yep. Well, he look like he about to swim. He got the little nose things.
He got the little hat. He got the condom on his head.
Yeah. 100-meter backstroke, nigga.
That's mean right there. Yo, so
Yo,
I was
man.
having a conversation with my parents. I was just watching the men's gymnastics. Yo, the upper body on those dudes are incredible, dog. Like their muscle and shit.
Dude, there's all muscle.
Oh man, that shit look good, but they got some little ass legs. Right?
Like Jim Jones?
Like,
You watch Jim
Hey,
Jones' video?
yeah, but he's
We
like,
gotta get back to
he
that.
said he could bend down in one leg though. He was like, you can't do this though, and I was like,
Yo,
I can do that.
dude, word up. But Jimmy ain't got no legs, bro. Like,
I mean, I don't got no legs either. But
and
I can do
nah,
that.
but people are cracking on him left and right because his upper body is
Yeah, he's
huge,
big
bro.
dude. So the gymnast got like that ring thing, and they be doing like the
Oh
hoop-
yeah,
the
when they
thing.
do that balance, like,
Yeah. So I was telling, I could do that. They were like, you you can't lift yourself. So we're looking for a place to do that. So I can show them that I can lift myself like this.
Does anybody know a park? I'm down to watch that.
So you be there with my family, nigga. They all want to witness that.
I'm there.
I'm like, I can lift myself like that. I'm not saying I'm spinning all that extra shit.
I mean, give it a shot. You're already up there.
Myself, nah, man.
That's like in
I fucking around, come down on my neck.
Old school. When Vince Vaughn did it with the cigarette in his hand, like, he did it.
I think it's doable.
Nah, those gymnasts, they're strong.
Yeah, that body's strong.
You
see the defined muscles.
Yo, shorty.
But it's like the swimmers, yo. You see how long they arms?
Shorty that well, what's the the girl from the Olympics? She did that fucking backflip off the thing and like
Simone.
Simone. Can you see that last shit she did?
No. Well, she
sprinted down the thing.
She did the triple salt.
Yeah, she sprinted and then she did a backflip onto the bounce board. That put her on the thing, and then she bounced and did like more flips. I'm like, that's talent, yo.
No, that's tough too.
And her legs are strong as fuck, yo.
But it's their arms though, because you think about it, they bounce off the little that thing that from Sonic. Got the little bungee thing from Sonic, and then they hit the horse or whatever they call it.
Yeah,
it's their arms. Think about it, because you're going from that boom.
I know,
you're throwing your whole weight into this thing, boom. And then you gotta hit. Then you gotta push off with your arms as soon as you hit that.
Oh no!
And that's how you get the.
No,
end.
yeah. I mean, her upper body is.
Oh yeah, she's huge.
She's built, but
her legs like this big.
No, her legs are.
They're thick, but they're like this big.
Yeah. You got
like
all torso,
like
Johnny Bravo.
Her torso and leg ratio is off.
Yeah, it's off. Nah, yo, but
her upper body, she's huge.
Yeah, she's huge. Like she's like shoulders wide, like
she probably as wide as me, cause she's a little girl.
All muscle.
She's 4'8".
Yeah. 4'8". That's midget. Sorry, little people. She's that little?
Yeah, she's 4'8".
Oh, so you think that's an advantage? Because little people get thrown higher, or
nah? But she still got all that muscle. You doing that shit to yourself.
Dude,
nobody else is throwing you.
Muscle, bro. Like
you throwing yourself. Nobody else.
Those women, bro, would hate to get like kicked or like these bitches coming.
She probably don't know how to throw a punch though. That's not her. That's not her. What you call it?
Don't sleep.
Her thing is to push. She probably pushed the shit out of you. But punch, she probably don't know how to form a punch. You know what I'm saying? She probably push the shit out of you. You know what I mean?
Oh man, nah. Listen, these athletes, but even these swimmers, bro. Like,
nah, dude, that should be crazy.
That's crazy. That's all strength.
The moment I would have pushed off the pool,
I would have been done.
I would have stayed right there. Get me out of here. I can't swim, yo.
Man. Nah, that's wild, yo. We tried to take
yeah, they got the 500. They got the 400 one.
We took Jalen to a swimming class, and the second the instructor, like, she put her head on the water.
She was done.
She was done. She was pissed. The whole time.
Tried to drown her.
Like, she grabbed this lady's head. So, like, because the lady had her where she laid her head here. So, like, to help her float.
Feel it, yeah.
And yo, she was over it. Like she grabbed this lady's whole fucking head, and I saw like her little fingers like digging into her head. I was like, I know you in pain, bro, because I know how strong that little girl is. And you trying to play it off, but she wasn't having it. She was done. And now she's in karate too. She loves that shit, yo.
She had to kick shit.
Yo, nah, like the instructor was like, oh, she kicks like really high, and I'm like, yeah, she also hyper. Watch, like.
Wear her out. Bro.
Yeah, so he had her like the first class, like while they were waiting for like the students to get there. Like this is like kicking the ball around the little dojo and shit. Like, and she was just like kicking the shit out this ball. And he was like, damn, like she got some power. And I'm like, yeah, she could throw her ass off too. And then they started doing the class and running laps and doing doing the high jumps and
she followed the instructions, or?
I mean, you know how Jalen is. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no. Like, she, for the most part,
yeah, I want to play now.
Well, she's very respectful too. So, like, she actually listens. But some parts, like, he had to help her because she didn't understand it. You know what I'm saying? But nah, like, she's doing really well, bro. Like, I was so surprised. Like, I was really surprised.
I see her being athletic.
But yeah, definitely, like, doing a full split. Like, he was like, oh shit, like, he's really like just amazed because this is her first time doing anything. You get what I mean?
Well, that's a good thing.
Nah, hell yeah, yo. And like her kicks are high as hell. So I'm like,
she gonna be kicking Logan in the dome.
She gonna be fucking people up, yo.
She gonna kick Logan in the dome.
Oh yeah.
I think that's gonna be her first victim.
It was funny because Marge, we took him to the class the other day,
and he ain't do nothing. He took a nap.
Nah, because
he saw the mat. He took a nap.
Yeah. Well, she was like, she wanted to see if he can participate, whatever the case may be. Just she wanted to show him. Because it'll be cool if, like, the cousins will go, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that'll be good for him, too, because, like, a form of discipline and shit, you know what I'm saying?
But I mean, his dad's black belt, so.
Right, like, so, that's a whole nother conversation. So, he was watching them, like, run. They're doing their sit-ups, they're doing their high jumps. And he looked at this girl, and he was like he was tired from watching it.
He was like,
and I was dying. I was like, yo, that's such a perfect response, yo. Because, in all honesty, like, I was surprised that she did all that. And then she didn't fall asleep till like 3 a.m.
She found it funny.
Like, that girl doesn't get tired,
she got
bro.
energy, yeah.
Like,
I mean, but it's good that she's doing something to burn
it's
some
dope.
of the energy
It's dope.
she got.
It's dope. Dope as hell, man. Like,
And then she likes the class. That's dope.
She is live.
Yeah, because Kashmir
She
was
is
doing jiu-jitsu for a while, but then Lamarck stopped taking him.
I like jiu-jitsu because it's different forms. It's different shit.
No,
a lot
but
of grapple.
it still showed them how to
right. So
discipline and shit like that.
And that's what I like, because he had like, yes sir, like, you know what I'm saying, like, and just like, just the whole communication, all the kids, like,
I mean, I seen the Karate Kid.
It's dope to see too, right? Because like, Jalen's tall, she's tall for her age, but there's like a 5-year-old in her class that's like probably half her size.
Oh damn,
like, little girl. But she's a yellow belt. She's a beast, yo.
she's been in it for a while.
Yeah. She's a beast, though. And it's funny as hell to see a kid that small just killing it, yo. Like, beast mode. Like,
I mean,
she's
parents
nice.
probably were like, "Yo, you're gonna be little, so I'm gonna have to put you on some
Right,
defense
yeah.
shit."
Like, whoa, and that's I think all kids should do that.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, it's cool. It's cool to keep your kid busy and shit.
No, but you gotta learn something in this world, man. Like,
that's what I was telling my mom's. Like these guys doing all them turns and doing all that extra shit, but we weren't put into that, so we don't know what that is.
Right,
like, that shit look tough, bro. Like, this dude doing a spin, he's picking himself up in the pole. That shit look crazy.
Hell yeah.
But he don't have the fear for it. We do, because we don't do that.
Oh yeah. Dude, you was not gonna catch me going from one fucking
Nah, the men don't do that.
swing. It's just women that do that.
The women got the two.
The dudes do it too. Where they swinging from the different poles.
Nah, they only got one pole and they gotta like flip and junk on it.
That's wild.
And they gotta keep their arms straight.
Yeah, no.
But I was telling my mom they don't have the fear of it because they probably been
They've
doing
been doing it for so long. Just like we don't have the fear of walking the craziest blocks. We just walk through it.
They probably won't.
They definitely won't.
So, it shows, they were put in different things and they shown. So it's good to have your kids in some kind of activity.
Right.
And see if they like it. And if they like it, let them stick to it.
Yeah.
Because you don't ever know. Motherfucker might be a champion in the fucking future. And you'd be like, damn, I used to this motherfucker karate class just to give her some energy.
Your word. I see her doing that. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
just to burn some energy. I mean, look at Ronda Rousey. She was fucking jiu-jitsu.
Right. And
She became gold medalist.
She was a beast.
Why? Because since she was a little girl, she was put into that. So she didn't have the fear for it.
That's the dope part, man. I'm like, she's at a good age, too. She's at a good age to, like, listen, understand. So I'm like, this would definitely be good for her. Like,
yeah, that. I mean, her genes come from a boxing background, so.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
She's Cuban and Puerto Rican. That's boxing background.
Learn your little kicks, learn everything. Like, it's just dope. I love that she liked it, though, man. I was, like, off the first class, she was hyped, yo. So I'm like, all right, this little girl. Now she's walking around the house, like,
kicking shit,
throwing punches and kicks and shit. And she got her little gi, so she's good. Like,
she rocks that shit to sleep now.
Nah. I make her hang. Like, yo, you gotta hang it up. Like,
she'll take it to her castle.
Oh yeah. She builds a castle anywhere she go. Like, she'll throw hella pillows on the floor.
That's a castle.
And throw a blanket somewhere. And that's the castle right there. And it's like, God forbid you move something. Like, she's spazzing, yo. She be spazzing, yo.
Well, now you're teaching her how to throw a kick and a punch.
Yeah, I know. So now she's
gonna
really
be getting some of those.
I'm punching her chest, bro. Relax, bro.
Stop playing with me.
Nah, it's dope, man.
Well, my man was cheating.
It's definitely
I would have drowned right there.
And it's crazy because he was like, yo, you can, they encourage the parents to go like 2 or 3 times a week. But it's like, bruh, you go in the 4 or 5 days that you're allowed to go. So for her age group, you could go Saturday and Sundays. You go Monday, Thursday, Friday.
Okay.
So that's 5 days. And taking her 4 days out of the week. Like, yo, fuck, you get the 1 day break. Cause she be wilding, bro. Like, she don't want to sleep. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she don't. She be up. Like, she don't want to miss shit. Like, she just be up. Like, and it's not like, this isn't like the normal kid fighting her sleep. She's up and active. Like, you hear her little steps around the house. Like, yo, and it's like, yo, it's like 2 a.m. Yo, go to bed, yo.
I know that chick down there hate her.
Yeah. All the people downstairs?
Like, yo.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, yo.
Cause, yo, I swear to God, the chick upstairs, yo, she was doing that flipboard thing upstairs yesterday, yo. That's the only thing I'm gonna excuse, bro. She was up there doing some Olympic shit.
She probably is.
All right, cool. My man, people live downstairs from you, like,
yeah, that's what I be
you
trying,
stomping,
yeah.
bruh. Yeah. And she got to weigh like 100 pounds. She's not even a big girl.
What's she doing up there? You should go ask her.
I just said she better be doing the Olympic shit up there.
Let's take the camera up there. I'm like, yo, let's interview you.
Like, yo, what are you doing, yo? Wilding up there.
And she probably like one of those people that walk on their heels.
I'll go fuck what you do, bitch. You got people downstairs.
Cause you know you got people that walk on the tippy toes, right? Like, I think I'm a tippy toe walker. Like, but you got people that just walk on their heels.
Yeah, she walks. She heavy as hell, like the elephant upstairs. I swear to God, it sounded like she opened a Jumanji game and all the animals coming out that shit. I was so mad yesterday.
Yo, what up, YouTube? It's your boy Fresh. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this page with all your friends and family, and leave a comment, positive or negative. Who cares?